Good morning, everybody, and welcome inside the Pictou County Wellness Center here for the 38th edition of the Pictou County Memorial Hockey Tournament here at the Wellness Center. This game will be featuring the visiting Acadia Axemen and the Pictou County Crushers U15A division. The Pictou County team rocking their beautiful memorial jerseys, and that's a nice surprise for us up here. Very pumped to be bringing you this action here from High Button Sports. My name is Matt Dudelay, and I will be on this pad for the entire weekend. So you're watching games on this pad. Hopefully you don't mind my voice, because you will be hearing a lot of it. We're just getting ready for puck drop here. We'll have an intermission after the first period, so every 2 periods here, as one game flips right into another. So we're going to get to the starting goaltenders here in just a moment. The hometown Pictou County Crushers, and it looks like it's going to be number 1 here for the Acadia Axemen, Nicholas Glenn, and countered with Ben McDonald, number 1 down there for the Crushers as well. Try and give you a quick peek there at the goaltenders. So we'll first go down to the Pictou side. We didn't have time there as the still waiting for the Acadia team. There's you have a look at Ben McDonald in your screen. Ready to go in the crease. Beautiful Pictou jerseys in celebration of this wonderful weekend of hockey. If you're just joining us here once again, Matt Dudelay for High Button Sports. We're just about underway now. So we're going to get a look at the goaltender Glenn there for the Axemen as we're just about underway now. U15A division live here from the Pictou County Wellness Center. Live on High Button Sports. We are just about underway, and it is officially game time now, folks. It's worked through the middle. Now an opportunity on the right side. It's in behind now. That was Irving in the corner now. A little bit of confusing jersey, so we'll see how the teams adjust to this now. Let's push through the middle. Big Knee didn't like that pass. So now it's going to be picked up by the Axemen. Pushed through the neutral zone. Picked up here by Parker. Parker will continue on inside the line. He'll make his way. Now in front there, an opportunity. They bang away at it at the crease. It's sitting in front of the net. Glenn there able to fight through some traffic, because now it's going to come out here for Dominic O'Sullivan. He's going to give a cross-ice pass there as that's going to go up to Campbell. No name bars out there for Pictou, so bear with me here, folks. I will have them by the second period for short. So it's chipped through the middle. The Axemen heading the other way. Chipped through, looking for Big Knee, but that's going to be turned over here as McIver has an opportunity. He's going to walk in, point blank. Had an opportunity, still with it there as the puck got pushed to the corner. And back out to the point here. Chisholm down low, looking for his opportunity, and a shot there, and a first save there from Glenn. As he makes that save, first shot of the game for him. Nicholas Glenn down there in the Acadia crease. That centering pass now, almost pulled through the middle, and a toe drag attempt is picked off. There you go, the Axemen, chip and chase inside the zone. Rimmed around to the other side. Schofield there, he pinches down, he takes a hit, play continues. Kennedy with it, he's going to cut back the other way, didn't like the lane that he was given, so he'll bank that off the wall to his partner Camo. Camo up the strong side, tries to fire that out, hits Schofield. Now the puck will come out here. Schofield once again with it, turned over, in over the line now was McIver, but Tyler Donchermont just in ahead of the play. So the play's going to be whistled dead on the offside. We'll head back outside the blue line here. Day 1 here, the 38th annual Pictou County Memorial Tournament. Talked to a couple of my old coaches that remember playing in this tournament back in the day. So this tournament's been around for a long time, and a lot of generations now coming through. The Axemen pick it off. Away they go. On the left side there was Rogers. He had that taken. There's Parker now with it. He fires it up the wall for Page. Page through the middle for Lola Timmins. Timmins Cross ice pass. Opportunity there, looking for the return pass, but it was picked off and fanned on, so puck's going to come back to the point for McDonald. McDonald's going to fire that through a crowd. That makes its way to the net, but it gets tipped wide. Back to the left point, and a huge hit there from Bigney. Laid out Parker, who took a hit to make a play as the puck's in behind the net. Now they try and center, hits the back of the net. It's going to be rimmed around, right side point. Chip back inside the Axemen zone. They fight for it on the half wall there in your screen. Back to the point there, shot there, kicked out by Glenn. He kicked out that right pillow. Bigney now looking to exit the zone. Take a bump. It's going to be held in here by the Crushers as they maintain possession in the offensive zone. Cullen, he's going to try and get free. He does, but the puck is picked off his stick at the last second, and now it's going to come just in front of the broadcast booth, in front of the Pictou bench. Good reverse play there from Ryder Chisholm. Now it's going to find the stick of Williams. Williams is in offside as the Acadia forward come barreling out of the zone, trying to get back on side, but wasn't in time, so the face-off is going to come outside the zone now. 11:36 left to go here in the first period. 3 15-minute periods, but if you're a second or third time listener, you're well aware of the situation now. As Tweedy back with it, fires it through the middle, picked off, hits the skate. Williams now is just going to chip that through the middle. No offside on the play. A shot there, that goes wide. King is going to get the rebound. Back to the left point. Shot there towards the net, going to go all the way down to the far corner. So Chisholm's going to pick it up. He reverses that back the other way for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan through the middle. Hits a Pictou stick, but it's going to come outside the zone, and they're just going to fire it back in here as Chisholm goes back for it once again. Chisholm will hit the brakes behind his own net. He's pressed by King. Good forecheck there, but Chisholm ends up getting away from the action. That's going to be pushed through the middle. Pictou's away now. 3-on-2 forming, but a good job at the defensive blue line to step up and take away that time and space now is King. He's going to have an opportunity. He's going to hit the brakes on the right side. Tries to make a move. Had it picked up, but Williams is there in support. He fires that cross ice. An opportunity here. Left side slot shot there. That goes wide. All the way around the other side. Good job by Schofield, who's been active at that right point here so far. DeBlois, or DeBlois, I guess, depending on how you look at it. Now is away. The Pictou team. Cullen, 2-on-1. Opportunity. Backdoor pass, but Irving had started to creep over towards the puck carrier side and wasn't able to corral that puck on the 2-on-1 opportunity. So a missed chance there from the Crushers. Now is Tomek is going to fire that cross ice. He's going to get it over to his partner, and they're going to fire that in deep and head for a change now. Bigney in to forecheck. There's a nice move there and behind the net from Chase Camo. Camo is just going to fire that up ice, and an opportunity. Partial break. McIver shot there, tried to go backhand, and he gets a shot off, but a good save there from Glenn as he gets the shoulder on that. Chip back in. Fired towards the net. Rebound's going to come loose. D'Entremont tries to fire towards the net. It's picked off. Bigney's going to pick it up here for the Axemen. He fires it through the middle. Now it's going to be picked up here by the Crushers. Chipped off. McIver now is just going to get that in deep. They go for it now. Back to the blue line. Held in at the line. Now it's going to find the stick of Page. Page is just going to fire that in deep. Looking for the centering pass now, scanning back to the right point. Shot there through a crowd, tipped in front there. Glenn got just a piece of that to keep that from going into the net. Rogers takes a bump down there and a big hit. Pictou picks up that puck. It's going to find its way into the middle. Gets through the legs of Kennedy, but it's turned over once again here. The Crushers are going to hang on to the zone. Now it's going to be picked up. Tyler D'Entremont, once again, he's going to fire that towards the net. It was blocked. He's going to take a bump there from Rogers. Tomek in to help out. Back to the point. Shot there. Blocked by the Axemen. Now it's in behind the net. Taken away. Big hit down there from D'Entremont as he laid out his man on the forecheck. And another big hit there as McIver, a little extra word there after knocking down his man. That's going to come outside the zone here. Bigney looked to be off to the races, but was just interfered with a bit. Rogers is going to run at his man. He gets caught in on the offside, so now the puck's going to squirt back out for Chisholm. Chisholm's going to loop back inside his own zone. Didn't like what he saw, so he's just going to wheel it. Good outlet pass there. Now through. Good neutral zone breakout here. as Timmins tried to get in free. She'll take a hit. Chipped in behind the net now. Good battle at the side of the net. Puck sitting there in the top of the slot. Bigney tries to come in. An opportunity in the slot there for the Crushers. An opportunity now. What a save by Glenn, and the rebound, scores. And maybe not here. Disallowed. Based on the reaction and the ref pointing at the circle. Looks like that one was whistled dead before the puck could be put into the net. So every one of us got duped here, folks. So the faceoff's going to come to the left of Glenn. Timmins in on the draw. Now it's going to be pushed to the point. Echo front there, shot scores. Another opportunity at it. And they make good as Lincoln Bungay walks in off the faceoff and goes 5-hole to make it 1-0 Crushers here. So 10 seconds ago they had a goal disallowed. Right back to business, and they take a 1-0 lead here in this one with 7:37 left to go. Back to gameplay now. The Axemen are going to fire that in on the goaltender. Ben McDonald will blocker that away. Now Pictou, an opportunity in over the right side. Down through a crowd was Page. Away go the Axemen in transition down the left side. Good move down there, left side. Centering pass there is just a little bit behind the intended target. So Bungay from Page, 7:37 of the first period. Opportunity at the side of the net. Glenn stays tall at the post. So he makes a save there. Now an opportunity at the side of the net is deflected towards the goal. Glenn grabs it in his feet and he'll hang on. 6:54 left to go here in the first period. Shots are 6-0 here for the Crushers. There goes Tomek here. He's just going to fire that in deep. So they go back for it here. Max Parker will fire it up to his winger. Through the middle looking for Irving, and now it's going to be played at the line offside as Irving was just caught inside as he got pushed. As Cullen tried to sneak one past the line, but couldn't beat the eyes of the linesman. So the faceoff's going to come outside the Axemen zone here. 6.5 left to go here in the first period. 1-0 Crushers, and a goal from Bungay. Now we're going to have another offside there as 4 of the 5 Crushers players knew it was delayed offside, but the one that didn't was the one with the puck. So we're going to go right back to where we started here. And now it's going to come inside the zone. Irving fires that back door, and it almost gets to the Brett Dunn back door. Nice little chip pass with Bigney, Brock Bigney. He's going to chip that into the zone. He's going to get in there first. Centers a pass into the crease. McDonald fighting for it. And now there's going to be a little bit of a brouhaha in front. But McDonald stands tall, or I guess lays tall, if you will. And he'll hang on to that one. The faceoff's going to stay inside the Pictou zone. To the right of McDonald. That's Acadia's first shot on goal. That faceoff's won cleanly by the Axemen. Now it's going to be far towards the net. Kind of surprised McDonald there for a sec. Now as the centering passes blocked. Good job down there from Chisholm as he got that left flag down and blocked that passing lane. Now Burns tries to fire towards the net, but it's picked off here by the Crushers. Kennedy, now it's going to get back inside the zone. Opportunity here for the Axemen. Point blank shot there, and that goes wide. And no save or no shot registered for that one. Wrapped back for it. He turns it over just inside the line. Centering pass there, tipped in front. But it goes wide there, dangerous one. Now the Axemen are going to have an opportunity to break out. Cross ice pass and lots of sauce on that one. Now it's going to get inside the zone. Down the right side, pushed off. Good job there to ease up on the numbers. Good defensive play there from Henry DeBlois. Now as they fire that towards the net, it's going to be picked off there. Good low support here from the Crushers. They'll fire that cross ice. Onto the stick there of D'Entremont. D'Entremont tries to fire that on net, but it was blocked along the way. fight for it down in the corner. You can hear the communication from down here. Camo's going to give chase. That puck's going to be rimmed all the way around to the right side point. Chip back inside the zone there from DuBois. So that comes back around the opposite side now. 4:50 left to go here in the first period. Centering pass there. Opportunity. The puck's going to be cleared now as away go the Axemen in transition. A slap shot from afar there. It was kind of a knuckler. McDonald looking for it. He makes the initial save, looks behind him, and then he realizes the puck was in his glove, so he leaves it there for his defender. Pictou through the neutral zone. And over the line was McIver. And now it's going to go back over to Timmins. Timmins, she's going to be on that puck first, wheeling in behind the net. Stops up, tries to shovel it towards the net, does. But it's going to be held on to by Glenn. Nicholas Glenn down there facing more of the shots here. That's 9-2 in favor of the Crushers here. Back to the point, off the face-off. Nice move there at the line. Shot there, kicked out. Glenn, rebound opportunity into the side of the net. Shot there, scores. Lola Timmins, right place, right time. She makes no mistake on that one. And that'll give the Crushers a 2-0 lead. So look, the start that the Crushers were looking for. First game, the most important. You want to start the tournament with a win. And the Crushers are doing everything in their power thus far to make that happen. It's going to be pushed back to the red line. Acadia tries to get it in. Two sticks collide. Now an opportunity. Tomek. That's Carter Tomek. Nice hit there from Bigney as he's been physical. So Bungay and Parker, the assist on the Timmins goal. Puck race down there. Good job by the Axemen to lead with the body position and hit to separate. Now it's going to be rimmed around. Dangerous pass there for the winger. Now it's going to be chipped outside the zone as Pictou's going to head back for it inside the neutral zone. Chipped off the wall up the strong side. Tomek back to his partner, or his D-man. Fired at cross ice for Bigney. Bigney had that one go up over him as Chisholm's back with it. Bigney in on the forecheck. And that's going to be picked up by O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, he's going to take a hit, but he ducks under it. Centering pass there is chipped outside the zone. And away go the Crushers. And over the blue line, tried to chip it to themselves, but stays just inside the blue line, so the puck will exit here. Chipped off the wall. 2:40 left to go here. Crushers maintain the zone. Back to the right point. Shot there through. Didn't quite make its way there as it was blocked along the way. Back down inside the zone. Chip through the middle. As Apt was there. He's going to rim that around, but it's held in once again here by the Crushers. Chipped outside the zone. 2:20 left to go here in the first period before we get our flood. Back and swung back to his D-man. Trying to reverse the pressure here. Back up the strong side, and that's going to go the length of the ice, and that will be icing, so we'll head back down inside the Crusher zone to the left of McDonald, who's faced two shots here so far, one from the neutral zone, and one was a partial break down the left side. Face-off won by the Crushers here. They're going to head up ice. Cross ice pass. In over the line. Nice toe drag there. Opportunity. Shot there. Rebound. Oh, on the doorstep. Couldn't put it home. A great opportunity there. Back to the right point. Rimmed back down low. Chipped up to the wall. The Axemen now through the middle. Dangerous suicide pass there. He's back inside the zone. Minute 38 left to go here in the first period. Chipped across ice. Michael Irving on the puck. He just dodges a hit from King there. He's going to stay on it. Good pass down low. Opportunity to the side of the net. Shot there. Tried to go short side blocker and up off the glass. Now DuBois will hold the zone. They're going to fight for it there. Now it's going to come free. Down low. Opportunity. Shot there. That gets through Glenn, but not through the net. 57 seconds left to go here. Puck exits the zone. And behind the net now. Looking for the options. Up the strong side. Schofield had that poke through his feet. And away go the Crushers with numbers. 2-on-2 here. Opportunity. Now it's picked off. Good job on the gap control from the defense. Now is a centering pass there. Glenn got a stick on that. Good heads-up play by the young goaltender. So he got a stick and interrupted that centering pass, but the Crushers are going to hold the zone. 27 seconds there. Tip towards the net. That gets tipped and redirected, but it goes wide. Time ticking away here in the first period. 19 seconds left. Play stays inside the Axemen zone, who trail this one rather. 2-0. Now is just going to chip that out into the neutral zone. That will pretty much do it here. Maybe another opportunity for a quick rush, as the Crushers just going to tip that off the wall. Big jumble at the blue line there. 1 second here, and that is going to do it for the first period. So after 1 period of play, the Pictou County U15A Crushers lead the Acadia Axemen 2-0. Shots on goal 11-2 in favor of the Crushers. We'll be back with second period after a quick flood, so stay right here. All right, folks, welcome back here inside the Pictou County Wellness Center for this U15A matchup. Already underway here into the second period. Pictou County Crushers lead this one 2-0. 11 shots in the first period as we wait for the nets to get put on the moorings or on the pegs, however you decide to call it. We're just about ready for second period action here. Matt Doodley, High Button Sports with you. Timmins and Gillis on the face-off. Just received some news that the Glace Bay U15A team has dropped out of the tournament due to the state of emergency in the Cape Breton Regional Municipality. So tough news to hear and tough break for the kids. We'll continue on here now as that shot is picked off. On the way to the net, King there. He takes a bump. That's going to come up to the point. Excuse me, folks. Sorry about that. And now we're going to have a player down in the corner for the Axemen. And if you're new to the High Button Sports channels, we do not show the injured player on the ice. We will keep you updated on who it is once we find out and any information that we do receive. I can tell you that the player is down, but they're moving. Coach is coming down onto the ice now. And it looks like potentially number 8, Ryland Tweedy. But I will confirm with you in a second. Just looks a little shaken up there from a collision down in the corner. So to respect to the players and the families too, we don't show the player late on the ice. It could easily be clipped and used in ways that we do not want to be a part of. So now the player back to their feet. And it's actually number 19, Ian King, who's going to get a little of assistance back. Looks like maybe, not sure, he's grabbing his head here, but he's moving off, as you'll see him in your screen here in just a second. As you see him going off there now, so we obviously wish nothing but good news for him. It's a good sign to see him going off the ice under his own power. So no penalties on the play. Face-off is going to come just outside the Acadia zone in front of the Pictou County bench. Tomek will win that draw, but it's going to be pushed forward. Opportunity right off the draw. Shot there, scores! Liam Page poked it through on the face-off. And he gets in all alone, catches everybody flat-footed. And he makes it 3-0 Crushers. Just like that. So back to center ice we go. That's going to be pushed forward by Tomek of the Axemen, back in their own zone. Turned over, opportunity there, goes wide of the net. Now Bigney into forecheck. The Crushers are going to head out of the zone. Uncontested here, as that's going to go. A shot there from the right side off the stick of Irving is held onto by Glenn and smothered up. So we'll have a face-off inside the Acadia zone. So this Acadia team already with a shorter roster. Down a man right now as they lost King right now, who I'd imagine would be getting checked up on. Now the Crushers are way back in shot there from a bad angle. Glenn has a little bit of a hard time with the original shot as it was a bit of a knuckling puck, but ends up maintaining possession and corralling the puck for a face-off, so it'll come down to the right side of Nicholas Glenn. So Gillis and Irving on the draw. Puck's going to come free now as that's ripped around for Dunn. Dunn in behind the net there is picked off by Apt. Dunn in on the forecheck once again down there. He centers that pass. That goes through the crease area. Now it's just going to be chipped back inside the zone. And around the other side and behind the net. Centering pass there. Glenn got a stick on it, and the second opportunity was cleared away by the defender. And around the net, Campbell back up to the point. Shot there through a crowd. Glenn kicks that out. Rebound comes free. Into the slot area. Shot there. Hits the post. Bounces out. Now an opportunity, and they score. 3-point blank chances. Michael Irving playing the high man. He's going to pounce on that loose puck and fire it in the empty cage, and that is 4-0 Crushers. Tough break there for the goaltender, Glenn. He made the first initial save and actually made a great backdoor save with the toe before that puck ended up in the back of the net. So 3 good saves there. 15-2 are the shots now in favor of the Crushers. And over the line. Now it's going to be pushed out to center ice. On the right side. Chipped out by Acadia. Pushed into the bench. Tomic. Far across ice. Good job to stay on side there as they're going to enter the zone, but it's going to be taken by the Crushers here as they rim it around the far side. There are 2 helmets caught down there, and why do I feel like we've seen this quite a few times? We've seen this in a game not too long ago with the Rage and Whalers in the U15 major back home, and maybe a little bit to do with the cage hang that the kids love to do these days, but a funny moment here, and that's twice now in this month that we've seen helmets stuck together. So an odd moment, but a funny one. So hopefully that'll be a nice clip later for you to look back on, but we're back situated now. Helmets are separated, and these teams separated by 4 goals. It's Acadia now trying to get something going here. It's going to be peeled in behind the net now. McDonald, he's going to leave that there for his partner, Parker. Partner. That'll cause some confusion later. Now into the middle, Tomac. Opportunity, he's hooked. And the Axemen are going to go to their first power play here in this game, trailing by 4. So a great opportunity to make something happen here. The face-off will stay inside Crushers zone here. I love the teams, the minor teams that have the same name as the teams later on in the division. So, for example, the Crushers have the Junior A team, and then it switches to the majors in U18. But for the most part, the Crushers are the main name. Same with the Axemen there, as a minor hockey system there. The Axemen as well as the university program, but I'm sure you're all aware of that. Now as the Crushers try and exit the zone. Centering pass gets by Bigney. They're going to walk around through the middle. Bigney shot there. That was blocked by Timmins. And that's going to go in front. Timmins almost had a loose puck there as she lost her stick. Bigney there looking for that loose puck. Now it's chipped through the middle. As O'Sullivan got that deep. He'll step up now. Bigney. Separate pass. 3-on-2 forming here for the Axemen. In over the line now is Rogers. Little toe drag move, but he's pushed off by Camo. Centering pass there. Timmins in great defensive positioning. And she'll fire that down the length of the ice. Glenn's going to come out to play it. I'll leave that on the forehand there for his defenseman. As they fire, that's turned over. Opportunity, point blank, fake to the middle. Glenn came out for the poke check. And Bungay had a tough time with that one as he pulled it to the forehand, but wasn't able to corral it to pull it to the backhand and put it home. So Glenn will hang on. 11:02 left here. 50 seconds left in the Pictou penalty. Face off one cleanly by the Axemen. Back up to the half wall. They're going to fight for it down there. 2-on-2 on the half wall. Tomac is going to try and come away with that puck. He will momentarily. Now it's going to be pushed back in the zone. Cross ice pass onto the tape. Picked off now as Camo will grab it, and he's going to fire that down inside the Axemen zone. Irving's going to give chase here shorthanded. Rimmed around the other side. Just out of the reach now for the Axemen, but they'll end up exiting the zone. Gillis saw Camo coming and eased up a little bit. Camo now is going to be back inside his zone. He's going to fire that the length of the ice, makes its way out to center, and not any farther as the Axemen is going to fire it back in. 7 seconds left here in the power play. We sent the length of the ice. Good job there to just leave that go down the ice. was Bungay, as he pretty easily, now he's going to get it back. He gets rewarded there, and he gets an opportunity as the puck bounces out into the crease area. But Glenn will pounce on that and hang on. Back to even strength here. 10:07 left to go in the second period. Face off to the right of Glenn, taken by the Axemen straight forward. Now it's going to be pushed through the middle. Opportunity here, 2-on-1 forming. Backdoor pass, oh, and Irving had an opportunity with a great gaping net and couldn't pull the trigger. And now he'll get that puck back. He shoots that glove side, and Glenn will make the save. It's pretty much all Crushers here. 18-2 remain the shots. That puck back in the Acadia zone. Comes all the way outside the zone now. Is back to get it here. Is Parker. Parker still with it. He's going to head up ice. In front of the booth. Picked off. Bigney going to try and chip that up the strong side. Now it's going to be taken by Irving. Irving being pushed off the puck. Centering pass picked off. Bigney once again. Now it's going to be turned over. Colin McDonald. Down the right side, had that poked off his stick. As the Crushers will swing back. Little exchange there, maybe unintentionally, but an exchange nonetheless. Someone lost their necky out there. Lots of neck guard talk in the last few months here in the hockey world. Now that centering pass off the pad of Glenn. They bang away at it at the side of the net. They whack at it now. Now it's going to be centered. Oh, front shot there. That was blocked. Fearless block there. As King now trying to get that puck in over the line. He will now. And it's going to be whistled on the offside as that one went up off the glass. Looks like King back in the mix here. Once again, we thank you very much for tuning in. We love being able to provide these games for people that can't make it to the arena. And I know back in my day when I played, my old man would have loved to have this opportunity, and maybe some of my family members. But technology just wasn't quite there yet, folks. So a little bit of insight on my age up here. It's that stretch pass looking for the stick of McIver. Picked off, apt. Around the ball. Run into on the half wall now as it's rimmed back around. Gillis is going to peel and pick that up. Fires it through the ice. Now we're going to have a foot race. Rogers down the ice, and it's going to get in on the goaltender, McDonald. He tries to play it right quick, but the whistle had already gone. And he didn't hear the whistle as he was ready to play it, so good heads up there from the goaltender, McDonald, but play whistle dead. 8 minutes even left to go here. So try and whack right at it at the net. Turned over. And behind their own net now is Camo. Camo fires it looking for D'Entremont. D'Entremont's going to slot down into the corner. Now it's going to be pushed up to the left wing sign where D'Entremont was. And now it's pushed across for Gillis. Gillis just going to fire that blindly through the strong side. Now it's going to be picked up over the blue line. As DeBlois tried to get that in. Now they will get it in behind the net, but it bounces out the other side. Rogers, he's going to chip that there, but he's disrupted now as Camo centers it out front. Shot there, scores! Jackson McIver takes the centering pass. And he goes up top over Glenn and makes no mistake. 5-0 Crushers. So these special edition Pictou County Memorial jerseys come out hot here for the Crushers as now they lead by 5. A real big hill to climb here for the Axemen. We've had a hard time even getting inside the Crusher zone. Still lots of hockey to be played here now. It's chipped around the other side, upended down there and behind. Shot there, oh, out front there is just up over the net on the one-time opportunity. As DeBlois now slots down. Timmins, always in great position it seems. Every time the puck squirts free, she's right there to pick it up, and If you can get yourself into position to get loose pucks, you're in good shape out there. Now Camo. Camo being chased behind his own net. Always fun when the names line up. That shot from a distance hits the shin pad there of DeBlois. DeBlois will chip it up for Timmins. Timmins tries to fire that for Page. Now it's turned over. Timmins goes for the hit. Big hit on King. Separate from the puck. That's the name of the game. So now it's just going to be fired the length of the ice, and that is going to go down on Glenn. He'll stop that and leave it there for his defender. That's going to be chipped through the middle. Nice outlet pass there. So away goes King. King through the neutral zone. He's got Tomac with him. Stops up, tries to fire for Tomac just out of his reach in behind. So now that stretch pass up off the stick. There is Will Cullen. He's going to have a foot race. Glenn comes out to play the puck. Safely fires it to the side. Now they fire towards the net. Glenn back in time. So he sticks that one into the corner. Back around. Rogers. Turn that over at the blue line. Or at the hash marks. He gets it back though. So now they're going to fire through the ice. Gillis will pick it up here for the Axemen. He's being angled there. Good job by Parker as he took away the only lane that was available and forced Gillis to chip that puck. Now McDonald fires it. A little chip pass off the wall. So Crushers try and get away. Tipped out into the neutral zone. Partner pass to nobody. So the Crushers are going to get it in deep here off the stick of Campbell. As they go down into the far corner. Now shot out front. An opportunity, but it was cleared right away by the Axemen. Now that puck's going to push itself all the way down inside the Crusher zone. As Parker goes back for it. Parker takes a bump. He's just going to continue on now. Irving in to help out defensively. Schofield down. Tomac makes a nice move. Kind of gets free for a sec, but then is pressed there as Parker comes in to help out as well. Now the Crushers are just going to chip that, and the Axemen are just collapsing low, trying to create anything that they can. Now as that puck's going to be chipped in on the play. Down the left side, centering pass, looking for that open stick. As Glenn tried to get a stick on it, but that puck goes through everybody and ends up all the way out into the neutral zone, but it's going to be dumped back in here by the Crushers. The Axemen try to fire it to Tomac, who lost one of his straps on his helmet. It's back. Turned over here. The Axemen opportunity shot there. King hit the helmet of McDonald. Maybe caught him snoozing a little bit, but doesn't matter how you make the save. It just matters that you do. And it looks like it's going to be too many men here on the Axemen. The Axemen coach wants a little explanation. Looked a little animated, but kept his cool. Just want to know if it was on them or not. So the faceoff's going to go down inside the Axemen zone. And a power play here for the Crushers, who lead this one by 5 here. 4:23 left to go. In the second period here. Rogers will serve the bench minor here. Face off, won by the Crushers. So we're just going to maintain possession. McIver across the blue line. It's going to come outside the zone. Partner pass. Now cross ice picked off there. Too many black jerseys. Now it's an opportunity at the side of the net. Shot there off the post. Ref right there says no goal. Now another opportunity. Back door. They tried to go for the tip in, but it goes wide. Down inside the corner. And it's going to be cleared the length of the ice, not the entire length, just inside the Crusher zone. And now it's going to be turned over. The Axemen tried to get one on net was Gillis. Now a short-handed shot there. McDonald able to steer that one away. McIver from behind his own net. Soft chip there across for O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan up to his winger through the middle, hits a skate. McIver's just going to chip that off the wall. An opportunity here as Kennedy just got tripped up as the falling player for the Axemen got in the lane. Back they go. Campbell's going to fire that up. Or sorry, Camo is going to fire that up. It finds the stick of the Crushers. Timmins there to disrupt that. She's going to fire a shot there. Big blocker save from Glenn. As Simmons or Timmins, rather, looking for her second of the game. As the Crushers continue on the penalty or the power play here. Camo off the wall. Almost turned over by Big Knees. He would have been off to the races. Now as the centering pass comes out to the high slot. Now it'll find its way to the point. Moving down the left side. Chipped up to the point. Shot there through a crowd. Hits the Pictou player in front. So now it's going to be an opportunity to clear here for the Axemen. They get it out to the neutral zone where Camo is. Gillis on him. He's going to continue to press. Try and meet him around the other side. Camo read the play and banked it off the wall. And away go the Crushers in transition. In over the line. And behind the net now and beneath. Back up to the point. That's going to be turned over. King. And working over the line. 2-on-1 forming here. King looking back door. Tries to center it there, but a good back check by the Crushers through the middle with a purpose. Lead with the stick and disrupt pucks. Textbook back checking there from the Pictou County Crushers here. So we're back to even strength now. 5-on-5. No go on the power play. Minute 42 left here in the second period. Back for the puck are the Crushers inside their zone. Timmins back to help out. Fires it off the wall. Somehow gets it out on the weak clearing attempt, but the puck's dumped back inside by the Axemen. McDonald up the ice. Being pressed there from Tomek. King will run into him. Puck's just going to stay there. Opportunity for a hit there. And now it's going to be just inside the Pictou line. McDonald looking for his options. He's going to take a little bit of a bump now. King turns it over. Timmins back to help out. King made the move and kept the puck back inside the zone as Tomek now is going to get in on the forecheck, but the Crushers are going to set it up in behind the net. Minute 4 left to go here. He's going to try and eat some clock. Centering pass. That goes all the way down the ice. Past Glenn. And that'll be whistled on the icing. So 56.1 seconds left here in the second period. Sorry about that, folks. Errant camera. Just giving you the view of the crowd there for a little bit, right? Trying to mix it up. So 56.7 seconds left here. 5-0 lead for the Crushers. Just trying to kill this clock. Stay in good habits. Now it's Irving away. 2-on-1 opportunity here for the Crushers. Good headman pass on the left side. Back to Irving. Irving shot there. Saved by Glenn. Puck's loose in the crease. They fight for it. Now it's cleared. Turned around. Fired. Pictou battling in front. Opportunity once again. Blocked there. It's going to come back to the point. Shot there through a crowd, and Glenn is going to flash the leather there. He's going to leave the puck for the linesman. Good save there from Nicholas Glenn. 23-5 are the shots here in favor of the Crushers. 30.3 seconds left to go here in the second. Definitely time for another opportunity here if you're the Crushers. Axemen just trying to get out of the zone. Good point, held in. We go the Axemen. 2-on-1 forming here. King with Rogers. Rogers had to stay on side, but he gets the pass. Spin, fired it. Gets to its target. Tomek now centering through the crease. McDonald just let that one slide through now as Rogers tried to fire it at the net. He does. 6 seconds left. Maybe an opportunity for a last second shot. Now it's going to be poked free, and good defensive play there by the Axemen. Just in time, but that's going to do it here for 2 complete periods of play. We're only going to take a quick break here as the flood already happened, so we'll be back here in just a moment with third period action. All right, folks, welcome back. Third period, as promised, quick intermission. 5-goal lead here for the hometown Crushers. Once again, if you're just joining us, my name, Matt Dudelay for High Button Sports. We're underway with the third period now. So puck pushed right inside the zone. D'Entremont tried to go short side. He's going to rim that all the way around to the other side, and he'll exit the zone for the Axemen. A shot there from King is steered aside by McDonald. Williams in there to help out. Back for Schofield. Schofield's going to take a bump there at the line. Pictou player ends up spilling on the play. And now in the corners, they battle away for it. Good breakout touch. And over the line, 2-on-1 forming here. Backdoor pass wasn't quite there, was D'Entremont, as he was just trying to keep himself on side. Back to the point, shot there. Kicked aside by the defender for the Axemen. Now it's going to be in behind the net. McIver tries to center that as he rimmed it around. D'Entremont out front, looking for the opportunity. Now a save there by Glenn as he kicked out that left pad. Now it's another bouncing puck in front, turn, fired, cleared away. And away go the Axemen up ice. Rogers is going to weave his way through center. Nice move there at the blue line. Good job to stay on side. Rogers almost got free. He's going to keep chase on that puck. He'll get it first, centers it, back to the point. Opportunity here for a shot. Burns fired that wide, and it's going to sit at the side of the net. Dump back inside the Crusher zone. Rimmed around the other side. Centering pass. Back inside their own zone now as they stretch pass, looking for Bigney off his stick. Back into the neutral zone. Puck race here now is Rogers. Tangled up in front of the bench. Bigney in on it, tries to chip it to himself. Find it into the feet, turns, fires there, blocker side. That just goes wide as that one looked like it was heading for the top left corner of the net. It's going to be chipped back to the point. Another opportunity. Axemen trying to get that loose puck. Now it's going to come outside the zone. As Bungay. Inside the zone, in behind the net. Centering pass gets through the feet of Glenn and couldn't get into the net. It went through the 5-hole from that bad angle. Back to the point. Slap shot there. Scores! Colin McDonald on the boomstick from the point. Makes it 6-0 for the Crushers, and it looks like we'll be into run time here now. Not sure if it's a 6-goal lead or the 5-goal lead, but regardless, run time territory, and 6-0 here for the Crushers. You know, you don't really draw it up any better than this. You put those special jerseys on, and what that logo represents is that family that we lost back before I was here. So a little bit of maybe some magic in that jersey for this team. So they've come out firing here in this one. Back to the point. McDonald's going to get another opportunity. He fires that. That's tipped, saved by Glenn. Rebound, bangs away at it. Into the crease. Now it's out front. Glenn scrambling in the crease. And he gets back in time to make that save. Nicholas Glenn gave up 6, but still standing tall down there in the Axemen crease. Faceoff's going to stay inside the Axemen zone. Tried to pull it forward off the faceoff. They do. Now the rebound's going to come free. Irving, side of the net. Left it there. As away goes the Axemen up the left side. Schofield didn't like what he saw, so he's going to chip and chase. Love that option. That's going to be taken here by the Crushers first, as that's going to be rimmed around the other side. Nice chip through the middle, maybe just a little bit too spicy. And now it's going to be blown on the offside. So great option there on the half wall, looking for that breakout, and the chip pass is money, just a little bit too hard for the player to come through underneath. So just a soft chip there would be my advice, but a lot easier for me to say up here. I'm not the one that was just about to get hit on the half wall. Nice and safe up here in the booth. You know, every now and then I like to pretend that people care about the knowledge that I've picked up over the years. Now is that stretch pass looking for Cullen is on his stick. He's just going to continue on and get that deep into the left corner. Chip back the other way. Phillips fired that out into the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up here by the Crushers. They're going to swing it back. Love that the Crushers, instead of forcing pucks back down inside the zone, they swing it back and rely on the neutral zone breakout. And that's the name of the game these days, folks. You don't see teams just throw the puck away, especially after working so hard to get it back. It's good to see here from these youngsters. Pictou team's just going to bring it back inside 10 minutes now. And over the line. Down the left side. Shot there. No, pass through the crease, and you could hear the gasp of the crowd. Oh, as that one got through everybody, including its intended target. That centering pass is going to hit Irving. Now it's going to be swung back by the Crushers. They're going to partner pass that. Looking to open things up here and switch the side of the pressure now, as that's going to go down the length of the ice for icing. And we will go back to the Pictou County zone for a face-off here. 9:25 and counting. Every time I say Pictou County, the one thing I think of is the John Brother McDonald Stadium, which was the rink that I would play in growing up, the gravel pit, and just a state-of-the-art facility here now. But sad to see the John Brother go. I know a lot of people, especially in my family, grew up with that arena. But you can't complain about what's going on here at the Wellness Center. 2 pads, just like I said, state-of-the-art facility here, and people of Pictou County deserve it. A big hockey town or city, however you describe it. Good to see now as an opportunity. Down the right side, in all alone. Shot there off the post, as that one up over the shoulder of Glenn, but couldn't beat Glenn's best buddy, the old left post. McDonald in on the backhand. He'll swing in. He's going to delay and cut back, try and reverse the pressure from his backside now as he tries to cycle that down low, but the Axemen are able to exit the zone. Cross ice pass. Back for McDonald. As he walks in over the line, he's going to fire that on net. Glenn's going to kick that to the corner. Getting there first is Kennedy. He'll take a bump. Now is another opportunity here. Side of the net looking for McIver. McIver drops that front shoulder. He's going to use that there. Maybe a potential Michie opportunity, but thought against it here as Glenn's going to grab that one and hang on. 8 minutes left to go here. Next game slated for 12 o'clock. And it will be the Sydney Steelers and the hometown Pictou County Crushers. So back-to-back Crushers games here. But the next division will be U15A. And you guessed it, folks. That will be me once again here calling on that one. It's an opportunity for Timmins at the side of the net is stopped. Chipped out into the neutral zone. Big Knee trying to get free. Almost turned it over just inside their own blue line. Good job there from Chisholm, as now he's pressed over in front of that Sam's Pizza sign. And be remiss if I didn't mention Sam's, the best pizza on earth, in my opinion. Even had some last night. To start my weekend off in Pictou County, you must have Sam's, as Timmins in over the line. She's just going to continue on down in the corner. Good head of steam. Rogers there. Thought about making the hit, but the puck was kind of loose. There's that opportunity at the side of the net for Chisholm. He's rimmed all the way around to the other side. Partner pass. Chisholm fires that cross ice as he takes a big bump there from Rogers. And the puck's going to end up down on to Nicholas Glenn. Once again hangs on. Shots 30-6 now in favor of the Crushers. And you got to think that maybe Glenn is the front runner for the player of the game here for the Axemen. He's been absolutely peppered here in this one, but just continues to play his game. Face off inside the Axemen zone. Back to the point, chip back down low. Gillis is going to get that puck as he turned that over. Williams now loses that foot race to chase Camo. He's going to wheel back inside his own zone. Now he's got a lane. He's going to work through center down the left side. Camo, opportunity, shot there. Tried to go short side. We've seen that 6 or 7 times here in this game as we get a nice angle from up here in the booth, but Glenn down to like almost a half crouch, half butterfly, forcing them to go short side. They keep trying, but they keep missing. So now Irving takes a bump, kind of sold that one a little bit. Now an opportunity, shot there, good stick by Apt as he got that in the lane. And that's what they say, folks, lead with the stick and you'll disrupt pucks all day long. Down inside the corner we go, trying to work it towards the net. Now Irving throws a hit, the puck comes free. Back down, banked outside the zone. As the Crushers will go back for partner pass from Camo. Over to DeBlois. Now it's turned over. Opportunity for the Axemen in all alone. Shot there, scores! A little bit of swipe of ice. And there goes the shutout on their 7th shot of the game. They're on the board now, the Acadia Axemen. 5-1 now, or sorry, 6-1. here in the third period. Underneath 5 minutes to go here. Still into run time, so it must be 5-goal spread. Now Donchmont just tries to push that free. Rogers up for Biggie. So Schofield with the goal. Donchmont's just going to bulldoze his way through the crowd. Now it's going to be picked up. Shot there. Glenn got just a piece of that. Enough to keep that from going in the back of the net. Now as that puck's going to clear free. And potential break here for Rogers. In all alone on McDonald. Rogers to the forehand. Shot. What a save there. Ben McDonald keeps the 5-goal lead intact. Now as they center opportunity. Tomac, another opportunity at the side of the net. They bang away at it. Bigney, bad angle shot. Another one off the feet of McDonald. He stays strong. And the Crushers are away up north in transition. Now is McIver. Got Bigney on him. Bigney's going to come back after a busy shift in the offensive zone and come back defensively to help out. Now the Crushers are going to pick up that loose puck. Cross-ice pass, looking for McDonald. McDonald with a clapper goal already. He takes another one. And that goes wide. Now an opportunity at the side. Chipped up but held in at the zone as Pictou was caught inside the offensive zone, and they would have been off to the races there in that one. Now Tomac, he'll pick it up. 3:45 left to go here. Outside into the neutral zone here for the Crushers. Partner pass across for Parker. It's going to be chipped cross ice and down inside the Acadia zone, but icing waved off as it didn't quite have enough to make it down the length of the ice. Pressed off in behind. Pulled up on. McIver tried to get free, but it's going to be held in at the line. Pressure once again here from the Crushers. McIver looking for an opportunity. He's going to drop that front shoulder and go to the backhand, but Gillis, real good job there to angle and take away the time and space. Now that puck hits the stick of Gillis. Donchmont, opportunity behind the net. He got tangled up. He's going to go back to the point or try to, but it's deflected. Once again, leading with the stick as that puck goes out in the neutral zone. Picked up by O'Sullivan. He's going to wheel back. Now he's just going to bank past that, and must be real good at geometry because that bank pass was right on the money. And that's an art, folks. And now an opportunity as the Pictou player got caught in behind the defense was Bungay. As Glenn realized there was no icing, so he kicked that one to the corner. Now the puck's going to come out. 2:30 left to go here. Play continuing on. Acadia is just going to send that the length of the ice down on McDonald. McDonald thought about letting it go. Now he's just going to fire that there as King was in there, hot stepping, trying to pick up that puck. Ben McDonald will get that one away. Now his Crushers in over the line. It's Bungay down the left side. And behind, he's still with it. Backhand tries to loft one up, similar to that shot McKinnon had in the All-Star game. Now a shot there is tipped and blocked, we'll call it, on the way as King trips up his man. Referee going to let it go. Love it late in the game here. Minute 55 left. Centering pass into the crease area. Williams is going to fire that blindly. And it's held in once again here by the Crushers. So now it's chipped up to the blue line. Held in once again. Maybe a little bit of confusion with the jerseys sometimes here as they look up and think they have more time, and then it's a little bit of a panic. So the Axemen are in over the line. Shot there. McDonald with the save. The rebound comes free and gets by the Axemen player. So the Crushers are going to end up with possession here as Chase Camoan behind his own net. He's going to be chased. Another good indirect pass. Their heads up as Schofield pinched down. He's the goal scorer here for the Axemen. Minute 20 left to go. Sneaks through a check there. Liney took a little bit of that hit. So even the Liney's out there taking hits to make plays as that toe drag attempt had been picked off as Page was wide open on the far side, but maybe didn't see it, as we can see the whole ice up here as now McDonald makes a blocker save and redirects that one into the corner. Last minute to play here in the third period. This is where you got to stay in good habit, Villain. If you're the Axemen, just continue to press and build some momentum, or try to, for the next game. So it's going to be chipped out to the blue line, almost held in at the line. Partner pass for Bigney. Acadia's all touched up now. The puck goes back out into the neutral zone. 40 seconds left to go. In over the line, they're try to. Rogers, now he's going to take a bump from behind. They're going to tangle up at the blue line there. Rogers didn't like that one, maybe in the numbers a little bit, but they eased off. Now is Irving. Tried to get free. Now it's going to be picked off by the Axemen. The way they go down the right side. Rogers fires it back to Bigney. And the Crushers are away. 18 seconds left. Fired it down low for Irving. Irving's just going to chip it to himself, but forgot the puck on the way by, but it'll find his stick once again. He fires it back behind the net. Apt is there. 8 seconds left to go now as it's chipped outside the zone. Rogers tried to get free, but it was picked off by Parker as he just tries to chip that in, and that will do it here, folks. The Pictou County Crushers on home soil will pick up their first win of the tournament with a 6-1 victory over the Acadia Axemen in those beautiful memorial jerseys there, as you see on your screen. A nice little touch here for that team. So we'll do the handshakes and then we'll do the player of the game ceremonies. But for just the moment, I will mute myself and take a quick break, and we'll be back with player of the game ceremonies in just a second.
For Acadia Axemen, number 20, Lucas Schofield.
Lucas Schofield, player of the game here, the goal scorer for the Axemen. Congratulations to Lucas Schofield on his player of the game honors here in game one. So a little confidence for the youngster.
Player of the game for Pictou County Crushers, number 17, Lincoln Bungay.
So Lincoln Bungay is going to get player of the game here for the Crushers. A name I feel like I remember from the baseball tournament potentially. Regardless, that'll do it here for us at the Pictou County Wellness Center for this game. Next game slated for 12 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Matt Dooley for High Button Sports. Have a great rest of your day.